Hey, we have a few people already joining in. Hey, we have Joan and Michelle and Patty Warman. Patty, is this your first time joining us? Hey, Debbie and Lisa. Man, look at this. Bunch of early birds. That's all right. A little bit of East Coast action today. Holy cow. 10. Wow. I'm sure they are all gorgeous. Donna does incredible work. I could agree to that. I've flown from Dallas a few times, and every time has been, every time but one has been some pretty crummy weather. So I could see that. 6 hour delay. Wow, that's rough. So, Joan, I'm going to turn one of the black, like midnight rainbows from last week first, and then I will turn one of these thicker pins or thicker blanks with a captive ring on it. If that's okay. Yeah, these should look pretty wild. And we will try to turn a couple handles for our kitchen set today as well. Okay, here we go. I'm going to turn on the dust collector so it'll get quiet for just a little bit. Wow, we had a bunch join in real quick. Thank you everyone for joining. I figured we would turn this one down a little bit and get a good look at it. This is one of the midnight rainbows. This is just rough shaped around it over. Somebody is gonna be very lucky to win this one. Holy cow. Anybody want to give any comments on shape? Something they want to see? We're gonna do a captive ring on this one. Christine, you're not allowed to say this one's got to go to your house. The last time you said that, you ended up winning. You have pretty good luck. I knew that was going to come out of Christine. Just go ahead and pack it up. You saw me using the square tool at first. Did you figure out how to use it? LOL. Any tricks for those of us that. Yes. So, Christina, with the square tool, what I use, um, when it is a square blank, like so to start, I turn the corner of the tool like this on a 45 to the blank and just use just the very corner, no sides, just the very corner to round it over to take most of the rough off. And then I use the round shaper after that. But I use just the corner on this method to knock the edge off and knock the corners off of the blank so we get it close to round. Hey, Steve. All right. Let's do some shaping on this. Here comes the death collector. All right. Well, do we have any questions or anything? Glenn says that's a tool I need. Ah, you just kind of blindly look through it. Hey, Mary's with us as well. I believe that is my buddy Brian there, fishing doogie. Oh, thanks, Christine. Hey, thanks for joining us, Patty. Glenn, what tool do you need? Let's see what the colors look like now that it's been shaped a little bit. Oop, I got a little flat spot here. 1 second. Let's touch this up. Oh, yeah, with the point, the detailer. It's very, very handy, Glenn. I still have a slight flat spot right there. Give me 1 second to touch that up. All right, now let's take a look at it. For those that purchased them and sent them to your favorite turner, they will come out amazing. Or, as the group name says, they will come out unbelievable. Hey, Rosalind. That one is called the Detailer, Glenn. Thanks, Steve. There's no set shape the diamond painting pen. It's whatever you like or the client likes. Yeah, no set shape. Tom will not be with us this evening. He messaged me saying that he was trying to help the neighbor finish up baling some hay before the rain came, and they're expecting rain the next 3 days. So there will be no pond this evening. He's out baling hay, which I don't envy. Doesn't make me sample all the different blanks. My wife has a few diamond painting pens. Those that are familiar with the ones made with the Tony Street blanks, when we developed that, um, the, we made sure that the first two you ever saw debut with that. She has the very first two ever made with the Tony Street polymer clay work. Thanks, Steve. It's pretty wild. It makes some pretty gorgeous Diamond painting pen, that's for sure. Yeah, the rainbow pour like this turns out absolutely stunning. I'm not trying to toot our own horn or anything like that, but your turner can do a much better job than we do. We just try to make something that looks pretty. I personally like it in the matte finish like now. And if you ever end up with a pen in a matte finish, it has such a unique and amazing feel. But most people like shiny, so we'll make it shiny. This is actually one of the ones that was in a drop last week that didn't sell. So it's not a special one. We didn't hold it over because it was better than anything else. It just didn't sell in the drop last week. Yes, it does look like stained glass. You love shiny. Most people like shiny. I'm probably the oddball that likes flat. Scott Lewis made a Derby Day pen from one of our, or made a bespoke fountain pen from one of our Derby Day blanks, and he made it with a matte finish, and I absolutely love it. I'll see if I can get him to post it in the group. Send one of those to you that don't sell. They look pretty good. They should easily sell once they're turned. I'm a matte finish guy, Steve. It's probably from where I grew up, like an old hot rod and flat black. Rosalind loves shiny. Most people like shiny. Anybody on vacation this week? Anybody have any vacations coming up? Anywhere interesting? I'm not sure if Teeny will be joining us this evening or not. We'll see. Yeah, flat black's where it's at, Steve. Hey, look at that. We've got another one on our side, Steve. The matte finish, if you can get over the look of it, the texture that it has is so wild and so unique. Oh, wow. That's awesome. Congratulations. Hopefully he and everybody has a great time. For those that aren't familiar, that's Christina Browser that's in the comments there. It's her husband's account, James. She has a pen in the running for the showcase pen maker showcase this month, much like several other people. Hey, Darren joined us. Thanks, Darren. YouTube, huh? Technology. In the words of my grandpa, he used to say, technology is like democracy. It's great until it takes advantage of you. Thanks, Christine. I really enjoy turning. I just don't get the time that I once had to turn it. But I really enjoy it. I thank everyone that has joined in. We are at 340 followers on YouTube or subscribers on YouTube. We really appreciate the views and appreciate everybody tuning in. Um, no, Brian, I don't have a recommended speed to turn. I turn them as absolutely fast as possible. My lathe does 3,500. I usually turn at that. Well, that's 3,450, but there's not a maximum speed or minimum. There is when it comes to polishing. No, I don't buy into that anymore. That it makes life easier. There are plenty of us in this group that grew up before the internet. Don't get me wrong, it makes it convenient for occasions like this, but life was much simpler before. Anytime, Brian. Ask away. Ask any questions you have. That's what this is all about. It's all about answering questions and helping everybody grow and be entertaining and create a nice community of people. How long have I been casting blanks? Almost 4 years. I've been doing resin work in general for over 20, Christine. I started out back in the day when we used to make fiberglass speaker boxes, and we used to have to use polyester resin with fiberglass mat to make all the shapes and sand it. And then we would either paint them or cover them in carpet and add LEDs and things like that that would blink to the music. So actually longer than that. I was 16 when I made my first fiberglass box. So almost 25 years. I'll have to see if I can dig up some old Polaroids of the speaker boxes and stuff we used to make. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's a huge compliment. I used to think that everybody had an eye for color, and I've tried to teach my son a little bit about casting, and he's got a good eye, but just needs a little work. Not everybody has an eye for color. So yeah, we used to build some crazy stuff back then. I had a close friend that we went to the DB drags, and we used to build car stereo systems that would rattle your hair from outside the car. Hey, Momo's with us. Thanks, Momo. We found some more green paper here. I made those edges really crisp, and I regret it. I need to try to smooth them over just a little bit. Yeah, it was a stereo system. There was a guy with a GMC Typhoon that it had 16 15-inch subwoofers in it, and I think 6 12s, a bunch of 10s, and then a bunch of lows and mids, or mids and highs. Oh yeah, it was a rolling subwoofer. Yeah, like I said, you could lean against the outside of it and feel your hair bounce. Couldn't keep a window in it. Plexiglass bolted in window, bolted inside windows. It was a machine. Hey, thanks, Kim. It should be when we're finished. Should be gorgeous. Let's hope so. Hopefully, I didn't make any big mistakes. As much as the grooves are eye peeling, or eye appealing, eye pleasing, they're a little extra work to stand out, but they make for great detail. Absolutely. That's hilarious. I really almost decided to turn one of the colored pencil blanks this evening into a pen, but I chose not to. One like this. Maybe we'll make one in the following week. I'll pour some more. Yeah, my mom wasn't a fan of it either, Steve. Oh, look at this. Now it's Momo's. Yeah, the pencil blanks are cool. Brian, we are sanding at about 800 RPM is what I recommend for the green. The first two colors at a low RPM like that, and then increase, just double it every two colors, ending up at 3,200 at the end. Oh, thanks, Momo. Yeah, it will. It'll be nice to see the pencil turn. Yeah, I forgot you had one too, Steve. They're pretty nice. The little 3D printed boxes are very handy, a nice protective case. They fit the writing pens and they fit the diamond painting pens. Looking okay. You're nervous? Ah, if it blows up, you start over. Get another one. We'll make you one. I promise you, buddy, I have blown up a bunch of them. Hey, thanks, Linda. I think we make everything. The only thing we don't sell is we don't sell. How do I know when it's done? I feel you'll feel a different resistance whenever you start with each paper. And you no longer feel that resistance that you started with. Move on to the next. But Patty, we make diamond painting pens. We make writing pens, mechanical pencils. Over the weekend, I started making some bespoke pens. We will offer those in resin, hybrid wood, ebonite, and Steve's favorite. Eventually, we'll offer them in solid metal. So we'll be able to get a solid aluminum or brass or steel pen. We don't sell diamond painting pens because we work with a couple other groups, and those groups let us drop our blanks there for free. So to be equal and fair to everybody involved, I don't want to compete against them. We just don't sell diamond painting pens, but we make them on the live and give them away. Anybody that joins the live and is a subscriber and makes a comment here during the live chat is eligible for it. I try to encourage you to reach out to some of the other makers in the group. They make beautiful stuff. We would love to see some of them succeed. There are plenty of other good makers. If you noticed in our Unbelievable Blanks group today that there's several pens posted by the makers in the group, all many different styles. I'm sure you can find a style of a maker that you like. Not that we won't make it for you. We just try to encourage to spread the wealth around to everyone else. Awesome. Yeah, it's totally awesome to have just a free freestyle to the type of diamond pen you want to make. Everybody has their own style. Every turner has their take on it, their style. There are some amazing ones out there. There's some very creative ones. Sure. Reach out to us or one of the other makers or whatever you want to do. Huh. Honestly, Darren, the bespoke pens are way more nerve wracking than making the diamond pens. I don't find the diamond pens to be that challenging to make it nervous. There's no threading, no chance of making a drill bit. If not, Kim, we still have more. Are you still there? There is a kit available for the diamond painting pens. We just do them freestyle. Steve does the diamond painting kits as well. Let's take a look at our work and see what we have here. Looking pretty good. I don't see any big issues. I don't see any swirl marks or scratch marks. So now we're down to the last two. Did the buffering go away? Okay. Looks like everybody's still there. Hey, Rosalind has one. I think we look okay. Give it some wax. We'll let that blush up. Yes, they do come with all kinds of nice tips. Thank you. That is a glitter that, as far as I know, we're the only ones that use it. I've not seen anybody else use it. Something actually for automotive use. We stumbled upon it, and I absolutely love to use it. Thanks, Christine. Yes, you can hand wax it. That stuff goes on just as well hand waxed as it does on the lathe. It's the container would last a very, very long time. Let's see what she looks like. Hey, thanks, love, for joining us. It's my lovely wife, Amy Shipley. As I've said many times and will continue to say, life got better once I got involved with Amy. She's been an amazing wife and has stood by all the crazy ideas and journeys and hobbies that I've had. If you are in need of a blank like this and don't have one, we have extra. We can gladly hook you up. Just reach out to us. Hmm. Everybody wants to win the Midnight Rainbow. We have extra Midnight Rainbow blanks, Steve. Even Steve wants to win, and he's a maker. Steve, I purposely drilled this one off center just to show you that it'll all turn out just fine. You were nervous about it the other day. So when I drilled these today, I purposely drilled it off center just to show you that it'll turn out just fine. Yes, we can still cut them down or make 4.5 inch blanks. No problem. Do I have that blank in a bottle opener size? I can. I can make it in that size. No problem. I'll show you. It'll all be okay, Steve. No worries. It'll work out. Yes, Mary, I can make some in 4.5. It is a pretty blank. It turns out really nice. Okay, let's get cranking on the next one. This one's already round, so we don't need the square tool. This one turns out pretty wild. It's got a lot of holographic color in it. Hey, Leah's back with us. Thanks, Leah. Here comes the dust collector. No, still 3,400. This is a surprise week. We're gonna have two giveaway pins this week. This one will have a captive ring in the middle. Give you an idea of the colors. There are a lot of beautiful colors in this one. Okay. No slower speed, Steve. Nope. Still full speed. Hey, Donna Bass is joining us. Look at that. Man, I feel privileged. Look at that. Holy cow. You want to talk about an amazing diamond painting, amazing painter in general? Donna is very, very talented. No questions asked. Here comes the dust collector. Yes, Darren is correct. Easy Way Tools does make it, and it will make it much easier. Mm. Yeah, correct, Donna. Finish the ring before you cut it off. I didn't on this one. I wanted a contrast, but Donna is absolutely correct. You are supposed to sand and polish and finish the ring before you cut it off. But I wanted a little contrast, so I did not. But Donna is far more talented than I am. She can put two or three of them in a pen at a time. It's a little bit nerve wracking doing it that way, Darren. Far easier with the easy. Uh, I wanted a little challenge, so we did it that way. But you are supposed to cut it, finish it, sand it, polish it before you cut it off. Holy cow! 9 on at one time. See, that's talent. That is something that I have not seen. 9 at one time is crazy. I refuse to try them. I don't like rattles in my car. I don't like them. I want them on my pen. It's freezing up. Are we good now? Is it freezing up any longer? Are we good? Oh, we good. Okay. Wants to watch Tool Time. You mean like the old Tim the Toolman Tool Time? That's awesome. I wasn't aware that was even still on. Yeah, I need to touch up the end right there before we sand. Give me 1 second. Yeah, the blues and purples are gorgeous. I think everybody wants one of two this evening. Thanks everyone for joining. That's all right. You'll be able to catch it on the replay. Come on, Darren. You got to give it a try. Try it with the detailer and try it with the tool. If more people are curious about what the tool looks like, I can always post a link and a picture for the tool in the group. It is much easier. I don't do a lot of captive ring stuff, so I never bought the tool. Hi, Teeny. We are doing all right. Teeny, you may have missed the first pen. I'll hold it up while we're sanding here. We did one of the midnight rainbows. Everybody's trying to win it. Donna, thank you so much for joining. I feel so privileged. I appreciate it. The blank itself is pretty, but with non-captive rings on it, it would have been mind-blowing. That's for sure. I would like to have that as just a demo. I'll reach out to you about getting one made. Thank you very much. Do you need a Troy pen? Oh, absolutely. I bought a Donna pen for my wife, and she absolutely loves it. Thanks, Brian. That's good information. Oh, you run quite the operation, Donna. That is for sure. No questions about it. A donut pen. I have a pen from Donna Bass. She made one with the Stitch emblem inside of it, like the Disney Stitch. And my wife is a huge fan of Stitch, and Donna's work is incredible. So I purchased it, and from one turner to another, the quality is absolutely amazing. It's your birthday month. Rosalind, if I'm not mistaken, you won today, right? You won last week's pen. Oh, this should allow me to wedge this up against the edge here to clean it up just a little bit. Hardly. But I assure you, Donna's stuff is incredible. Yeah, absolutely. Brian, if you want to post the pictures of it and the link in the group, you're more than welcome to. It can be here or it can be in the Unbelievable Blanks group. Yeah, Palm is actually baling hay today, Teeny. They were trying to get it bailed up before the next 3 days worth of rain came. Everyone wants a Troy pen. Everyone wants a Donna pen. And I tell people that it's worth the wait. Well worth the wait. Thank you. Thank you very much. See you later, Donna. Have a good evening. And this is a blank that we made months and months and months ago that there were some left over. This is one that didn't sell. It's nothing special that we were holding back. See you, Donna. Have a good evening. It's very simple, but the colors in it should be stunning. We're going to have a little bit of a rough spot here to clean up from where we wedged the blank against it, or the captive ring against it. But we'll get it cleaned up. Marks on there are just a happy little accident. Anybody remember that reference? Anybody know what the reference is from? Resin's actually pretty durable, pretty hard. I think even when you're death grip in the middle of the thickness of this, you'd still be okay. Thanks, Brian. It's all right, buddy. Hopefully you start feeling better. Rest the back. It was a Bob Ross reference. Absolutely. Good a year there. We're almost ready to move on. Maybe one more piece of green and we should be okay. 101 people watching. Wow. Good turnout this evening. Good turnout. I'm going to turn one handle for the one of the measuring spoons. It's in the famous black and white. 106. Thanks, Steve. Yeah, it'll make a big list this time. Yes, for the matching set. Um, Steve, it may look like I take a lot of time with the sanding, but I feel that you put in all the effort and the time and the expense of getting a pen turned and all the patience and the tools and everything else. And without a beautiful finish, it doesn't really complete all the effort that you put in. 108. Please hit the like and subscribe. And we are on our road to 500. 500 is our next goal. We were at 340 before today. We'd like to see 500. Now, the ring, we won't polish anymore after this. So the ring will come out a slightly contrasted color. That was on purpose. Thanks, Teeny. Ring and a pen. No, this is not a 2-for-1. They will be two separate giveaways. Hey, I'm glad to see Renee joined us. If you have not checked out Panache Pens on Instagram, check out Panache Pens. Renee does great work. I've been very proud to be a part of what she's done and see the growth that she makes. She makes some amazing cigar label pens and some other stunning work. Check her out. Yeah. Yeah, it should be pretty wild, my man. I'm actually going to sand and polish this end so that we can tape the ring up to this side and leave it there until we're finished. Mama, which blank did we send to Donna? Do you remember? I would have to look back and refer to the list. Oh, the pink glitter. Yes. Yes. That will be stunning. Yes. It will definitely occupy some time. If you are a fidget person, this will be that. Oh, speaking of palettes, I have something for you, Teeny. Actually, it's for anyone in the group that would like one, but I printed something that is absolutely hilarious. Darren has seen it. I will go grab it once we get this pen made. Or if my wife and Tyler are watching the live, I'll have them bring one of the palettes down from the print shop. All right. That side is polished up. And what I like to do so that it doesn't chew up the rest of the pen or chatter up anything is we will take and dry this side off. Holy cow, colors turned up pretty well on that side. See? We'll take a little piece of tape. And we will actually tape it to this side so that it doesn't move. Now we can polish the other side. See where it was eating some of that side up. See, I can print you some pretty wild dragons as well, or anyone else that wants a dragon. We have a couple different dragon files and some awesome filament. I do. Yeah, I have a chainmail print. Darren is quite the enabler. I like it. I think he needs a job in sales. Purple dragon, sure, no problem. My daughter babysits a little girl 1 day or 2 days a week, and we printed that's a 60-inch dragon, so 5 feet long, and we have a file for 100 foot or 100 foot, 100-inch dragon as well. Sure. I need to post some of the 3D printed stuff we have made up. I just haven't had the time. And to seal his ears with wax. Yeah, you gotta take himself off restriction. All right, let's dry it off and put some wax on it. It will look really neat that the blank is, or that the pen is highly polished and tuned. A little bit right there to get from the wax, or from the glue, and then the ring is matte finished. See how the ring now glides easily on the polished surface. All good now, ready for wax. Hey, Palm was able to make it. Look at that. Thanks, Palm. I didn't expect you to make it. Thanks, Darren. Great reference. I have to look in the book. I think this blank is called Magnolia Waterfall. Notice the ring is matte finished and the pin is highly polished. Hopefully we're in focus there. Is that better? Oh yeah. Yep. I told him you were out bailing hay. Told him I didn't envy you either. I like the contrast of the matte finish ring. And if you're somebody that's gonna rub on it, the matte finish has a different texture. It's a good tactile difference. Remember, this is a giveaway as well. You get the bushings out of here and take a look at it. Thanks, Joan, for asking to see one with a captive ring. I don't make a lot of them with captive rings, but you can do it with the tools you already have, or you can buy the tool and make it easier. All I did this evening was show you how to use the tool you already have. Yes, 2 giveaways from this live stream. Turned out okay. As Teeny says, they turn out crazy smooth. That smooth helps the little ring glide effortlessly. Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much. It's something we like to do for sure. I would love to have more time in the week to do a couple lives a week, but as of right now, I only have time once a week. All right. Let's knock this out and see if we can get a handle on them. Put our collet chuck on. Already set up. Oh, yeah. That is for sure. Thank you very much, Teeny. Yeah, good night. Have a good evening. Have a very, very good evening. Let's see if I have a piece of sacrificial here. I do. All right. Let's just put it in the end and I'll clean the end of it up. Here comes the dust collector. Okay. Of all the people that are in here, which one is your favorite pen from this evening? The first one or the second one? If you don't mind casting your vote, and why do you like that one? First one. There's no wrong answers. Don't be shy. Totally your preference. We were just trying to figure out be able to do a little more of what everyone likes. And the flippability. Hmm, I like that word. You like the sparkle? I'm sure it's not easy to pick, man. I'm sure it wasn't an easy question. They both have their likes and dislikes, and they both have their different some differences and similarities. Second one for the ring. Captured ring is pretty sweet too. Yeah, the captured ring is different. Oh yeah, there's glitter in the first one. Like I said, that is a glitter that we discovered by accident from some automotive stuff. And it, as far as I know, because I looked at a lot of other blanks that are out there when I see them, or a lot of other pens. As far as I know, we're still the only ones that use that particular glitter. Yes. Even though she left. Yep, I can run up and grab one. We keep the 3D printer in a different space than turning because of dust. Ah, super curious. Hey, what's the weather like there in Canada, Kenny? Yes. Yes, the first one has a lot of pop. A little bit of black in there makes such a nice, intriguing look to it. Momo, I think you were part of the army that loves glitter. There are lots of people that love it. 32 degrees Celsius or Fahrenheit? You're talking 32 degrees Celsius. That did get nice and warm there. 32 Fahrenheit. That's still cold. Okay. Looks like this one here. Weather was not nice here. It rained all day here and it only got to 55 Fahrenheit. 73. Pretty warm out there, Glenn. Though, ironically, Tammy, I have been in industrial HVAC for 21 years, and Celsius, centigrade, Fahrenheit all become equal at minus 40. Minus 40 is the balancing point for Celsius, Fahrenheit. We're going to be right up against the wire. We might go over just a few minutes, so hang in there with us. We seem to have kept a pretty steady average 71 people in the live, 71 concurrent. That's all right. Thank you all very much. We look forward to doing this every week, as I'm sure you all are look forward to seeing it every week. And we appreciate that. Getting there. Two more colors. Hey, thank you very much, Glenn. Yeah, this week you got to see a captive ring turned, and I'm always humble and completely humbled when a great turner like Donna Bass shows up as well. Thank you all so much for joining and following us through this crazy journey we've been on. We wanted to give back more. That's why we decided to do two giveaway pins this week. We're very thankful for everyone. We're very grateful. Oh, Linda's in Canada as well. She said the weather was nice there. I apologize. I know I didn't miss that comment. Smooth, shiny. Thank you. Thank you very much. I think it'll be very well received. Let me go grab the other piece and I'll be right back. Darren keeps telling Teeny that she can just keep adding blanks to the palette like he has. So we took that joke just a little bit further, and I'll show you. So we have the utensil, we have the captive ring, we have the midnight rainbow, and ironically, because of Darren and Teeny's shenanigans, we printed some palettes. We have them in pink, blue, or yellow. If you would like to add one to your next order, you're more than welcome to. They will be very cost effective, but it is a good joke. And they can be used as a coaster as well. Thank you very much, Nancy. The utensil turned out very well. It will make for a very nice set. The marbling turns out gorgeous. We do have blanks in that as well, in the marble. Ah, you need a palette. Yep, too cute, huh? We thought we'd take it a little ways. It's awesome. The palettes are in pink, blue, and yellow. I'll tell you what, Brian, the set of blanks that I have coming to you this week, I'll put a palette in for you. Absolutely. Yeah, the full set will be amazing. Brian, you've bought a lot of blanks over the years. That's for sure. A lot over the years. I'll throw a palette in. I may have some tan. I can print one in actual brown color if you would prefer. I might even have some orange. There might be enough lime green to print one in lime green too. The palette is, for all intents and purposes, anatomically correct. It does have places for forks on the sides or forks in the front. And if we're going to be curious about it, it holds several blanks and can be stacked up. Yes, we can print them in a coaster set if you would like as well. They're great for small children, or great for entertaining. Or we print them in a set, and we can print you a holder for the pallets as well. Teeny tiny for. Ironically, we make those too. My nephews have some. We make a pallet slightly smaller than this with a pallet jack and a fork truck. An orange pallet. I'll find some orange filament. I'm pretty sure I have some. You might have more than anyone, Brian. That's for sure. But yes, they can be used as a coaster as well. Uh, Ironically, I think that is a great idea, Linda. You could actually use it as a pen holder. Let's see. Turn it upside down, and it would easily keep your diamond pens or writing pens from rolling off the table. Easy. Look at that. The palette pen holder. Brian, if you want some help one weekend, let me know. Jeannie will get a kick out of that. Absolutely, she will. I'll post some pictures tomorrow of the things we turned on the live and put the palette pictures in there as well. Good idea, Linda. The palette pen holder. Heck, if that's the case, we'll print some in segmented rainbow colors and some other stuff. The midnight rainbows. I don't know if you can still see if it stays in focus. The wax, I feel like, puts us. There we go. You can see the glitter in there. Chapter ring. Uh, oh, you're asking for something in a black rainbow glitter palette. I have to see if I can find a filament like that. All right. Thank you so much to everyone who joined. If you need a palette, reach out to us. And ironically, the pink palettes match some of the mermaid blanks that we poured last week. This is one of them. This is one that didn't sell. Some of them sold. Thank you all so much. I really appreciate it. We are very humbled by how many people just enjoy tuning in and watching us turn. Good night, and we will see you next week. Have a great evening. Thanks everyone for joining.